We're still dominating the leaderboards, baby. Yeah. Sure, somebody took over. So that someone took over the money things while sleeping, but it's not surprising. It's not like I spent a lot of time farming money yesterday. Don't want to farm money yet. Once I get, here we go, USA #1 again. Yeah, hi. Todd's tied with me because he was with me. One more look. What the fuck you're doing here? And for money, we're basically in second. That guy jumped up a lot while sleeping though. I'll pass him later. I have too much shit to do. Today's grind is dedicated to the new build. New build. You will hit harder. I'm sitting here wondering. I'm kind of worried about this AR. I was looking at it yesterday and I'm sitting here like I don't know. Like, if you look at its stats, every single locked item, which I cannot unlock anymore, is garbage. All the unlocked ones are nice. I'm like, fuck. Why not just use something like a yellow that has nice items of some kind? But, I don't know. It's rough. Oh yeah. So what we're looking for is really good replacements. Physical attack 16.81. Well, let's see what it is on that gun first. Physical attack 13.9, so I mean it is an improvement, but I really like a really nice weapon attack to switch out. Damage at max P isn't bad, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to start keeping farming the guns and shit. Why? That's horrible. I'd like to delete that gun right now. That's what I want right there. That weapon is so beautiful. I think in all honesty, it's a fucking beautiful gun. I can make it so good so fast. Take off damage versus life forms, take off fucking damage versus, trade value, and then slot in weapon damage and something along those lines, and I would have a ridiculous weapon, but whatever. I could technically pull shit off of it too, but it's like, I almost feel like it's a fucking dick move. Alright, so if I go over here, let's say I were to take off, I just hate this weapon. Like, I love that it's legendary. Looks all pretty. But yes, you're getting 2 extra skills, or you know, buffs because it's legendary. But the problem is that the lock skills right now that I cannot unlock. I don't think. But there's any way I'm allowed to unlock these. Yeah. I wish you could lock a slot. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it. So I could lock something like debuff, and then unlock something that's garbage, like fucking trade value or ammo required or any of them, really. Like, and why are those blue? Let's put it that way. Oh, because those are the same things over there. I gotta figure something out here. I just made a mess of myself. Thinking, yes, I really like. I could farm a new weapon, but I'm sitting here. For the build I'm making, I have to have crit rate. And the fact that that fucker has 15.38% right there means I'm gonna put that on something. Whether it's keeping it on that weapon, switching some things out, or throwing it on this assault rifle, but losing one of the only 4 stats that are useful on it. I mean, technically I think I could do what, could do debuff stacking now, but that really fucks over my build in a way. Like, let's say I move that there. Now I have crit rate there, okay? And then, of course, I'd probably do the... I cannot believe this gun doesn't have weak spot damage either. Oh my god, man. Like, I seriously would rather flip it. Like, I'd rather just fucking take off the 2 things that the assault rifle has that are better and throw it over there. I could make that weapon a hell of a lot better than this fucking weapon. That's the sad thing. Because all 4 of the fucking locked things on this fucking weapon are shit. Every fucking one. Like, fuck damage versus humanoids, damage versus mechs, like, whatever. Fuck those. Fuck trade value, fuck ammo acquired, obviously. All I want to do is replace them, but I don't think you can. I can't think of any way that I would be allowed to replace them. One or more memory cards. That's already fully. Not doing anything further. Do you want to proceed with this transformation? So, like, let's say you did, like, for the last slot. Let's say I did do that. Gave a little more physical attack to it. I'm still missing weak spot damage on this gun. I'm still missing, there's so many things I can't add to this gun. It's sad. I could hold off until I'm 150 here today and see if I have another weapon by then. But on the other hand, why? Why not just, you know, transfer it now, and I could always flip it back, flip it to the new weapon when I get it, you know? Yeah, because every time I transfer that physical attack, I lose a lot of it. That's why. Look at that. It's going from 19.4 over there, all the way down there. But this will also improve this legendary a lot. I don't think in the long run it's going to be a good weapon. I want it to be, but I don't see it. I think all 4 of its open stats are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Even the one that I'm getting rid of right now, if I were to do that. But I have absolute, promise you, I don't think that this is a good weapon. Debuff stacking sounds fantastic, honestly. Damage at max HP is awesome. Like, when you get hit, your job is to fill yourself back up. Most of the time, you're going to be full HP. Weapon attack is obviously awesome. Physical attack is obviously awesome. But I have no fucking way. I cannot think of a single way to make this weapon the way I want it. What I need is a legendary that I can unlock, where the locked ones are things I don't need to replace. Like if you flipped them, if the 4 at the bottom were locked, 4 at the top were unlocked, I'd be fucking happy. But you can't do that for whatever reason. That I know of. See, I don't know enough about this. You're winging it basically, so I have no clue. Just say every single one is useless. I don't understand. Like, this one's fantastic. I can still open up slots. I don't know how many slots you're allowed to have open on a yellow. But, my god, I could make that into a monster. Not that this gun is bad, it's great. I just wish I knew what debuff stacking's exact thing was, you know what I mean? What exactly does debuff stacking do? Because I really don't want to get rid of it. In a way. What I want is one of these. A submachine gun. Really nice, green. Or another assault rifle. That's really nice. Green. Something that I can fucking do something with. I can't do anything with these fuckers. Okay, I see what they do here. Okay, I get it. The sad thing is I could do more with that weapon, probably. It's already got debuff stacking up there. It's really shit, because it's a weapon rank 1, but physical attack is open, which I don't like. Like, ideally, the close slots you want done. You want shit that you already have that's nice. Trying to figure out how in the fuck I'm gonna do this shit. I honestly don't know. Like, some yellows have more memory chips than others. Does that mean you can add memory chips to them? I don't think so. Like, here, let's... Yes. What's my base weapon? That's the assault rifle. Let's find... Let's just try to leave that long stroke alone for right now. It's a fantastic weapon. I would love to pull that critical rate off. I'd love to pull that physical attack off and put them on a really nice weapon. But I'm afraid to even touch them, to be honest with you. I love this fucking weapon. I just wish it wasn't so fucking booty. If I could get rid of that trade value, minimum get rid of that trade value, I'm gonna feel so bad about it. But considering you can get yellows with the same amount of slots, and you don't count that trade value, like, it's really frustrating. I have an idea. Enhanced weapons. Where is that Dracula that I love? It's a rank 4 with 70 bullets. Right there. I need to take that off of everyone that has it on. See, it doesn't have enough slots for what I'd be doing with it. Fuck me, man. I was gonna take it up to rank 6 real quick because this is a fantastic weapon for where it's at right now. It's fantastic. Like, I could do something with that weapon. Even at rank 6, considering I had 70 bullets, a good rate of fire, and good damage for where it's at, it doesn't have weapon attack on it yet. Its physical attack is fucking light years below what I can put on it. I honestly don't know what to do. This is fucking nuts to me. I feel like the smart thing is to do nothing, in all honesty. Like, if I do this shit, I'm lowering or ruining a gun that I don't need to ruin right now. Like, if I be patient, just go start working on level 50, get some weapons along the way, since I'm not going to do the revive shit. Obviously get my luck up to max as I go. Like, I'm going to be able to make a really fucking nice setup. But I can't be impatient. If I sit here and ruin these weapons now, I'm not going to be able to move them effectively, period. Why does my one rank 7 legendary have to be an assault rifle that I want, but have so many shitty lock skills? Here's my question. Do I have a single weapon with weapon attack plus on it that's really good? So let's start looking. I don't know, I get rid of a lot of shitty weapons that drive me nuts. Right there. Weapon attack 14.86. LMG Pluie. Alright, that's what I want. So, I'll take you. Oops. No, it's LMG Pluie, it's yellow. It's weapon. No, transformer. Right here. Take my LMG Pluie with the weapon attack 14.86, right? Physical attack, and the other Pluie is... my ideal weapon would have critical rate, critical damage, weapon attack, physical attack, damage at max HP, those are the minimums, that's 5, but there's more. Weak spot damage, that's 6. I should be able to deal with this. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take, just for a little band-aid right now. Oh my god, that barely improves it. Like, you're better off waiting. Like, why not just find a fucking green that doesn't have weapon attack on it and transfer the entire 14, 15%, whatever the fuck it is. Are you kidding me? It only goes up 1%? How many times I'll have to fucking do that to make that? God, I'm getting less and less. I'm liking this weapon less and less. What if I rig it? What if I take weapon attack off of it by switching it to something else on another weapon. Like, let's say I go here, and you were to take, like, damage of mechs on, or what the fuck ever. Okay? Like, you take weapon attack off, bang, put on what the fuck ever, like, damage to mechs, or some bullshit like that. Ammo capacity. Okay? What if you did that? So that way, weapon attack's not on there anymore. Because whenever you're not increasing the value of something, it seems to take the full value and put it on there. That's the one thing I'm really liking. So let's say I do that right there. Yes. I could be ruining this weapon, but I don't really give a shit. Alright. So we're gonna get rid of weapon attack real quick. Push S. It's probably going to take a ridiculous amount of credits to do this, but I don't really care. Okay, so now we're going to go back to buy credits. Because I just spent 50 of them for some fucking... just to test something. Alright, so we're going to go lobby center. This game, man. I feel like I'm guessing at 99% of the shit I have to do until I get it right. It's funny. Okay. So we need transformation ships, correct? $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100, $110, $120. Should be enough for right now. What I'm trying to do. Okay. Now we're gonna go back over there to Kirito's room. And let's see if this strategy works. I think it will, to be honest with you. Like, I think that if you remove the stat altogether, I could replace things at a much higher rate. I don't have to worry about those incremental jumps. I can take a really good fucking stat and boom, put it on any weapon I want. Alright, transform weapons, rapier, costs me 48 per time, but that's fine because it's worth it if I'm getting shit out of it. Alright, I mean 14 is my highest weapon attack that I saw. I could have higher, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now I'm going to take that ammo capacity we just put on, take it back off, and now instead of going from 3% to 4% weapon attack because I already had weapon attack on it, I should get the full 14. Ding! It's a good little workaround right there. It worked. That's all that matters. Here's my question. How many are you allowed to do at once? Oh, so yeah, it doesn't really hurt me either to put... That's actually great to know. So basically I can replace 4 things on a weapon, so I can throw everything into this legendary. Yes, the top 4 absolutely fucking suck. Like, I'm so disappointed with those top 4 skills that I can't touch for some reason. But I can make these 4 as good as I want to in the meantime. Because I can take all 4 off at once and put them on a really nice weapon that I want. Right. So, do that, bang. We just made a huge improvement to the weapon. And it cost us basically nothing. My main worry about this weapon is still... It's just trash. I hate the top 4 skills. Like, I want that crit on there, but what do I take off? Damage at max HP? That's a pretty constant 2%, 2.25% damage increase. Debuff stacking? I almost feel like that's OP. I don't know for sure. I'll tell you that much. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty fucking sure that's OP as fuck. I really want that fucking crit rate off that handgun badly. Where are you? There you are. It has physical, so what would I steal off this? That's the question. I'd steal the physical attack 19.4 and I'd steal the crit rate. So that's an if I need to get rid of that physical attack that's on there. That's what I need to do. So we're gonna take this one. We're gonna take anything else. Let's see. We'll take this piece of shit. Alright. Ping. Physical attack is coming off. Damage to life forms. Bye bye physical attack. I love you. We'll be back in a minute. Yes. Yes, I'm only making it worse. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, ish. I go buy some more chips. Oh, the way doing this little run around is hilarious. It works, don't get me wrong. I wish you could relock slots. Like, if you could relock slots, it'd be fucking amazing. Because I could just get a slot the way I want, lock it, unlock those really shitty ones up top, and replace them with extremely useful things. Because if I could build all age slots the way I want, I would have a godlike weapon. And I'm serious about that. I would have a fucking ridiculous weapon. $30, $50, we better buy some extra just in case. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, do 120 again. That'll work. Should be enough for 2 transfers if need be. Okay, cure to the turn. Now we're gonna put crit rate, which is the base of this build that I'm doing, the new build, on this weapon because it needs to fucking be there. And I can always take all those skills off when I find a weapon that I really, really love at one time and put them on a weapon. Transform weapons. Go over to our work in progress. Go over to the handgun. That is my baby. Like, I love the 2 stats on that. Okay, now damage versus life forms. We are going to replace back with physical attack so we get the full value of it instead of an incremental increase. Okay. Now here's the tough part. I wish I had a complete definition of debuff stacking. Because if it increases the buildup of the skills, like for my PvP build, that is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Because my PvP build is based on stacking dots, but I can't do it. Like, I wish I could keep it, but damage at max HP is a constant plus 2.25% damage. Debuff stacking, when I don't know what the fuck it means, is a wasted slot. I mean, like I said, there's so many other skills I want on this gun that it's absurd, but because I can't access all the skills at the same time, I'm screwed. I can't replace trade value. I can't replace damage versus humanoids max ammo capacity. Like, all these ammo acquired, all this shit, I would replace everything up there that's closed with really nice things like weak spot damage right there, like critical damage, like but regardless, I'm sitting here like getting myself pissed off about something I can't change. They made a huge leap in improvement on this weapon in one sitting. We're gonna have way more crit rate, which is the base of this new build that we're fucking with. it's gonna be an absolute monster, so I shouldn't sit here and bitch and moan about it. I should just enjoy the new build while I'm about to grind. Power. And you look at those, and they're like, you take a submachine gun that's rank 7 that's green, and it's gonna completely outperform a lot of guns. Alright. Go buy some ammo. And then we're off, I guess. I think I already scanned. I should check though, just to be safe. I did not scan. Might as well fucking start appraising these booze and shit. That's garbage. So I'm gonna have to start stocking up on like 20% physical damage, 20% weapon damages. Even if they're on shitty weapons, 20% crit rate would be great. 20% crit damage would be great. You know? All those rare high monster of the crops that typically you're only gonna get on one weapon here and there. I need to save. Okay, guys. Why the fuck am I sneezing so much? I believe we have our XP gear on. Experience plus 12, that's alright. Experience plus 14.7, that's alright. Okay. Still gotta get ammo. Should probably check my quest while I'm at it, so let's get ammo in here. Oh, I probably should have made that YouTube video about deco item quest farming, but didn't get around to it. I saved the video when I did it, so I could show people exactly where those items are that drop, but we're good there. What the fuck? Why did it just do that? Ammo. Just amount. Max. Go. I guess I could buy handgun bullets, but I don't really see me using them. I'm not even gonna buy them. Fuck it. Alright. So we'll take over the money ranking again another time. Not all that worried about it. Right now it's more important to get this build done, which I actually have to get 250 for this. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like half damage until I hit 250. Once I hit 250, I can get the points where I need them and do full damage. Alright, my new baby. Let's see how you work. Well, newish. Kind of like a used car. I just slapped a new paint job on it. What the hell's going on? Oh, it didn't have ammo in it. Monster. the funnel part of doing this for the next several hours. Get through all my assault rifle ammo. A smart thing would be to work on weapon proficiency for something else, but nobody ever said we're smart. If I was super worried about fucking drops, I would put on all my rare item drop items, but I feel like 10% more rare item drop and 10% more item drop, which would be basically what I can put on. Because one of them has both, and one of them is like yeah, it's just not gonna do much, to be honest with you. So disappointed. I can't believe how bad this fucking weapon is. Like, it's great because I put these things on it. You know what I mean? Like, as a weapon, yes, it's a legendary rank 7, but it's shit. Like, like it could be so much better, let's put it that way. But you have to get so lucky on your RNGs to make a really good legendary. I can see how hard it's going to be to make, like, a really OP weapon. You're going to have to get 4 lock stats that are fucking way the fuck up there. I got excited for a second. I was like, please, just go ahead, give me a fucking assault rifle right now. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna. As a perfectionist, there's no way I'm gonna get the perfect gun. Because you'll have to get 4 stats that are locked, that are absolutely perfect, okay? Typically a gun only has maybe 1 good stat on it, but you're going to have to get 4, so I'm going to have to get super fucking lucky. Basically every shitty stat on it's going to have to be unlocked. And then you'd be able to squeeze in physical damage, weapon damage, crit rate, crit damage. That's what, 4. Weak spot damage, that's 5. You'd have 3 more. Ammo capacity would be nice. But I know there's other things that increase the damage on it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Did you realize that my chick right there just flashbanged me? Dumbass. Somebody threw a smoke grenade during one of the boss fights I was in, and I really liked it. It almost looked like you were playing within a drawing. It was so fun. Loved the look of it, I'm not gonna lie. I can tell you one thing, when I'm 250, you think I've already set some ridiculous times on some of those bosses? I mean, yeah, I'm in first in 3 of the 4 bosses that I fought, but... And that was with level 20s with me. With this build, I'm going to be hitting a hell of a lot harder when it's done. Technically, I believe I could make my intelligence build do about as much damage, but I have to go pure 255 intelligence to do it. I was kind of making more of a comfort build with it. Which I didn't have to. Because honestly, if you're doing an intelligence build, you don't have to dual wield. You don't even have to fire a goddamn bullet. Because your fucking reload times on your skills are so fast, is what I'm saying. In case somebody would catch on to that. Oh, who was that? I'm good as is. It's just from the min-max side of me is sitting here non-stop going through my head. Like I can think about the skills that I could have on these weapons. I can think how much damage I'm missing out on. Like if you let me pick the ideal skills on this weapon compared to what it has on now, I would do somewhere around 75% more damage. Yeah, I do 75% more damage roughly with it. Easily. And that's just at the percentages that I'm already getting. I'm not talking about like max percentages. I'm just want, like 19, 20%. I mean, I'm extremely happy I got Kurtly moved over. Don't get me wrong. Like it just made these weapons fucking bosses. But me being picky, winner pick. Okay, fuck it. You wanna hide up there? Go ahead, hide up there. Ooh, I was gonna be fucking tested damage, and he just decided, nope. As soon as you go in sentry gun, I'm gonna crit you in the head with a snipe. Fucking Azuna just ate that snipe and barely lost half a bar. Didn't even lose half a bar actually. This build relies so much on max luck. The main reason that I really miss my electromagnetic stunner, but this is the build that I would own against in PvP with my intelligence build. But as far as co-op and shit like that, this build dominates. Which is good that I have two different builds that are good, best in slot, I guess you could say, for the two different types of game modes. Fuck, now give me sniper every single fucking time. feel like there should be a way to relock slots on your weapon and then unlock a different one. Even if it costs an arm and a leg, I'd do it. I have no problem farming metals and shit. Fuck. I just blew a bunch of metals just for fun to get like min-max a slot. So I wasn't getting a percentage of it, I was getting the full percentage, I guess you say. Such a waste for me to be using my assault rifles right now. I should be using pistols or snipers or something I actually need to level up just to get the weapon proficiency maxed now while I'm farming. But that handgun's almost halfway there. We still have a lot of things we should get max proficiency in. What does max proficiency do? I have no fucking idea. Let's say took this out. Only a 9k crit from a sniper whenever my hand, there's a 10k, that's not too bad. I was gonna say my handgun is fucking crit for 15 to 20k. That one just fucking 10k. With a 2k sniper. That's stupid. Like, as far as farming up the perfect weapon, you could spend years. No wonder these fucking Japanese dudes have shitty weapons. They just gave up and started doing PvP and shit. I'd rather be using my assault rifles and just melting them real quick, but it is a waste, I must admit. If I want to be sitting here farming XP, the smart thing to do is to get some weapon proficiency done while I get drops as well. It'd be different if I was letting them revive, then sure. It wouldn't be as big of a deal for me to use my assault rifles. I don't even know what Phantom Bullet does, I can't lie. Oh. think I need to turn the aim assist off on my quickscope. I'm pretty good at quickscope, but aim assist seems to be yanking me a bit. Jump in here and rape him. He's doing it. Yeah, come on, stupid. Time is 47. Cool. Ah, how did that barely hurt? Like, really? I'm gonna have a hit marker. I got him. Gotcha. Pocket. Alright, but I don't want no fucking drops. Move on. Greenish. Itching to test this build out, but there's really no reason to until I can get this fucker to 250 and actually see it with max luck. It's gonna be a great alternate build for me. What's up, boys? Fastest way to level up. would be let him revive. But I will go with a 4th speed as far as leveling and get these drops and hope, cross your fingers, cross my fingers, I should say, that I get another good weapon. That'd be great. I mean, I bet you complain about this assault rifle, but compared to some of the Japanese dudes that I've seen, like I actually got really lucky that I got a fucking legendary rank 7 at all, let alone an assault rifle. If I only had a brain. Kill you bitches from here, really. If I had any aim. There I go. Fucking hungry, I haven't eaten in 20 hours-ish. Really. It's alright. Got pork rinds. Girl Scout cookies. Got some stuff nearby. Get excited every time you see that green. I can't lie. Every single time I see the green, I get excited. And come on, baby. Come on, baby. Even though you know that 99% of the time, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be some kind of shit. But this is where I got my rank 7 AR green, so you know you can get them. Just a matter of luck. Sure, the drop rate is... Well, I was more likely using my rare item drop rate items too. I didn't think about that. Oh my green, Jesus. Dropping my camera. I can't take off the EXP. I just can't do it. It's like, I have what, plus 25% on total? 28? Something like that? Can't give that up for... Nah, I can't do it. You gonna run? I don't know. So from here on out, we will be appraising every weapon we get, but we will only be appraising green accessories. Since apparently you can't transform accessories. You could transform them, move the fucking shit around. I wouldn't mind doing every single accessory, but kills by using you'd be using something that I don't have max proficiency in. Handgun, sniper rifles, Gatling gun, rocket launchers, something. I've never even equipped the Gatling gun. Pick this really shitty one. Okay, just say that I've done it. That should be a fucking sniper on the corner too. Nope. Okay, good. I don't have the ammo for it. Yep. do something useful. Something. What was that really shitty? That one? Yeah, there it is. Such weird ass fucking weapons right here. Like, let's give you a sniper that's a 2-shot. You can't really use the sights for shit. It has horrible handling and horrible damage. I mean, look at it. That's so pathetic. Sniper? Yes. Crocodile? Oh, look, that one. Yes, crocodile over there. Anything that I feel like leveling up over. Like, I'm not a fan of snipers. I think that, yes, you're gonna get one really good hit, but overall, damage per second are trash. alternate weapon at some point though here, because I want something that I'm getting fucking something accomplished, but is actually doable. Like, I guess I could do something like that, but it's like I almost feel I have no fucking ammo for them either. I mean, they should work. They shouldn't miss like crazy, but shit. I'm gonna mute my mic and eat some chips or something. It's something I'm eating.
見つけたわ。近づかない方がいいわ。見つけたわ。やったわ。いい感じだよ。アスナ、戦闘終了ね。想像以上ね。私たちの勝ちよ。行くわよ。目的地に到着しました。アスナ、任せてちょうだい。リズベット、任せてちょうだい。見つけたわ。近づかない方がいいわ。見つけたわ。グレネードよ。やったわ。スーッと。リズベット、まだまだこんなものじゃないわ。私たちの勝ちよ。行くわよ。到着ね。お疲れ様。最高です。アファシス、アリス、リズベット、任せてちょうだい。頑張ってるね。アスナ、まだまだこんなものじゃないよ。アファシス、任せてちょうだい。エネミー発見よ。近づかない方がいいわ。どうだったかしら。当然ね。さすがだね。受けてみなさい。目的地に到着しました。リズベット、任せてちょうだい。見切ったわ。最高です。アファシス、アリス、頑張ってるね。アスナ、エネミー発見よ。スナイパーがいるわ。気をつけてね。行くわよ。任せてちょうだい。目的地に到着しました。エネミー発見よ。近づかない方がいいわ。いけないわ。気をつけてね。私たちの勝ちよ。レアもの強化素材かしら。行くわ。任せてちょうだい。到着ね。お疲れ様。
Alright.
見つけたわ。スナイパー。気をつけて。近づかない方がいいわ。
Probably not the healthiest thing to be on like a diet of pork rinds and vitamins and can't stop to go make a proper meal. Fuck that shit. So wasteful, being so wasteful. I was letting them revive, it's not a big deal, but I'm not. I'm going through the fucking drops, so I need to equip something. Not take. Those don't take handgun bullets. They take handgun EP. Okay. Those bullets? No, not really. But it'll burn them off. Fuck. Oh, it's one of those fucking automatics. Definitely gonna be out of these quick. Gone. God, I haven't used an automatic handgun forever. They're trash too. Brutal. Looks like snipers are the only thing that I really have ammo for. Shotguns, that's already max, that's already max, so I mean, it's not like I have a lot of choice. Power! phantom bullet does. Awesome.
エネミー助けに近づかない方がいい。スナイパー気をつけてね。狙いましょう。見てるわ。狙って。私たちの勝ちよ。あ、助かったわ。いいじゃない。ありがとう。いいもの見つけたわね。あ、任せてちょうだい。
Get power form too. How smart I go put that on right now and level it up. Give it to power form 3. Because that is something I'm planning on leading off with at the beginning of every fight. Where in the hell is this skill? What the hell is it? It's retarded. I guess it's not max proficiency yet, but I'll do it later. We'll get it up to max proficiency one at a time.
What is a fast way to level up?
What I'm doing right now. General, hit fires, but efficiency's nice. I'm getting really good XP per kill here. You could let them revive, like I've done in a YouTube video, the most viewed YouTube video for this game. You can go check that out. It details it, but like, well, I guess I could show you real quick if you want to see the best technically way to level up. Would you like to see that? Good talk.
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. See how he's dead right there? I'm gonna let this guy come over and revive him. The moment that blue disappears, shoot him. Okay, now the other guy's gonna revive, and he's gonna turn around and revive him. Because that's what the programmed to do. Then shoot him. 15,442 XP per kill because of my level. And they always scale to your level, so it's always max XP for your level. And you just rinse and repeat. Do this non-stop. Okay? He's gonna keep on reviving them. Every single time you put one down, it's more XP. He's gonna rinse and repeat. Boom. Every single time is bang XP. This is the fastest way to level in the game. You don't get any drops, you don't get any weapon proficiency. That's why I kill them both and just teleport out. But before you finish the main quest line, you don't really need drops because they're not going to be the best you can get. So this is the most efficient way to gain XP before you finish the main quest line. That's all there is to it, really. You can do this infinitely if you want. Until you run out of ammo, you could use a sword.
Okay,
you never have to
thanks.
worry about ammo. Yeah. If you want to know where I'm doing it, if you don't recognize the area, it's the starter area and the cave. They always spawn here. But, yeah, that's the easiest way to level. And green drop. Hey! We're leaving for that one. Fuck yes. We just got a green unappraised SMG. God, no. Here, you'll see how much XP I got. I wasn't even there all that long. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I'm a higher level, so I'm not going to get as many levels as you would get. But, boom, 3 levels for barely any time. Now, if I was really low level, I would have gotten 20 levels-ish there. 10, something like that. Very, very, very efficient. I mean, hit that like button, hit the follow button, and if you have any questions, hop back in. I'm always here, always around. Alright. Happy, happy, happy. Come on, baby. Where are you at? There she is, a rank 7 SMG. It's all going to be about the memory chips. Will it be my new best item, hands down? Come on, baby. In 3, 2, 1. You need 4 slots when they're all locked that you aren't going to replace. Ammo capacity, I wouldn't have to replace. Weak spot damage, I guess I wouldn't have to replace. It's not a bad percentage. It's pretty good. Duh. Fuck me. I guess it would have to be damage versus humanoids and damage versus life forms. That would be the 4. I mean, it's good. It's just, it's not flawless. Yeah, man. Sort by, what the fuck is going on? Sorry. Well, I guess I can just praise it a little bit.
面白いものが山ほどあるな。他に何かあるか。マジかよ。やったな。いいもの持ってるじゃないか。確認してくれ。おっと。マジかよ。やったな。いいもの持ってるじゃないか。
I don't want to skip through all this shit though. So, why am I not noticing?
Do you PvP?
I have PvP'd, yes. I have never been killed by a player in PvP. Not one time. Every single PvP game I played, I just ran over to... Well, I would kill the boss, and if they pissed me off and shot at me, I'd run over their spawn and spawn trap them. They wouldn't be able to get out of their spawn ever again. Because I'm a dick. Well, that was with my intelligence build, don't get me wrong. It's not with this build. But with my intelligence build, I was running over there. I had a stun on that was 100% stun no matter what. I was guaranteed to stun them. And I had a 5-second reload time because it was pure intelligence build. So there was just absolutely no way they were going to kill me. Unless I ran into a full group of 150s and they were able to one-shot me and wait till they all came out at once. But... that didn't happen, so yeah. And then nobody played me anymore. So I got sick of waiting in lobbies for 20 minutes without any game. So I left. Started working on my character again. I believe you could find one of my previous streams where I was PvPing. I mean, people just don't know, haven't figured out how to do their builds yet. I'm sure people will figure it out eventually, and it'll get harder for me, but for now, it's mostly scrubs. Don't need that, do I? No. Gadget, no. Life forms, no. Poison, no. Okay. Free money. And now I'm working on a brand new build, so I can't really just run in there right now until I'm 150. And I can maximize this build's potential, I guess you could say. This build that I'm working on is not going to be great until I get it up to max and kind of work some kinks out of it. I don't need that. Some of these are tempting to hold on to. It's like Like, that isn't a bad thing right there. 8% more defense. You put that with another 8% with the build I'm running for, it's going to be a lot of defense, but I don't need strength. I mean, you can get strength and luck and shit like that to drop at like 11. I'm holding on to that one because it has luck, it has item drop rate, and it has rare item drop rate, so it's really a really nice promise ring. Okay, so I can't get rid of that physical defense. Okay, keep going. See, I mean, there's a strength 16, so if I was going to do a strength build, you're going to want the strength 16. I was holding on to that just because it's a gas mask, and I have not ran into another gas mask yet. Luck 9 I gotta hold on to, Dex 7 I might as well hold on to. This one's really nice because of the avoid insta-death thing, don't have to worry about sniper. Other than that, has rare item drop rate, so I'm holding on to that. Let's get rid of all that shit. Free up a lot of space. Okay, sort by power. Get rid of some of this shit. I am not going to take anything off of that looks good. Nothing looks good because it's garbage. Okay, you garbage. You damage from behind I may steal at some point. And experience points I may steal. So I'll hold on to that. Damage when off guard, 7.15 is stealable, so I'm gonna hold on to that just in case. Junk. Well, I mean, damage at max HP at 13 is actually pretty damn nice. In fact, I may steal that soon. What was that? That was a rapier that is bronze. Let's remember that. I would probably still crit damage off there even though it's really low, because I don't find a lot of crit damages. Just get that. That's my new baby right there. That's the one that, I mean, it's not horrible. At least I'm gonna have a couple of useful things that I can hold on to on it. I mean, it's gonna have a lower rate of fire than my assault rifle. Less effective range as well. So, I mean, it's just basically like a secondary. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to dual wield it, but we'll see. Anywho, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Damage at max HP. See, I believe I can get that damage at max HP pulled. I'm gonna do that now while I'm thinking about it. Do I have enough metals is the question. Guess I could finish scanning real quick. There's a bronze rapier, if I can remember that. This was the one I was interested in. Drunk. I'm not gonna steal. Okay, we'll just scan that in a bit. I want to look. I believe I can improve that assault rifle again. I do have enough points on me. Okay, so it was, see, damage at max HP plus 13.67. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna steal that son of a bitch. It's actually really nice. Do I have another damage at max HP that high? Or anywhere near that high? My question is damage at max HP plus blah blah blah, is it your HP or their HP? Because if it's your HP, it's OP as fuck. If it's their HP, it's useless. Anyhow, I need to go ahead and flip them first before I do anything. So, take the most useless weapon I have. Something I know I'm not going to steal anything off of later. Yes. Okay. Now, damage at max HP, we're going to take that off because that's a little workaround to get the full transfer. Now, we'll go ahead and take experience points off there because it doesn't really matter what I take off. Grab that. Boom. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, go back to my weapon. Again, 48. Now we're going to go to that rapier right there. Damage max HP, 13.67. Do not think I have one that's better. I mean, I could always steal something better that I know absolutely what it gives off of it, like weak spot damage or something along those lines. But that is a pretty good percentage right there, 13.67. I haven't seen it that high. So if it is my HP, that's OP as shit. Let's put it that way. But, so, now that we cleared that off, we will get the full percentage right there. Bang, 13.67. It's expensive to do it that way, but I have plenty of medals. I worked hard for my medals, I might as well enjoy them. Now at some point, I'm gonna start moving shit for this bad boy. But the real test for it is, can I dual wield it? If I cannot dual wield it, I don't think I'm gonna use it, to be honest with you. If I dual wield it, it's worth using. I don't really see 4 nice items. Ammo capacity is nice. That's not bad. I can work with that. It sucks that the percentage isn't amazing, but I can work with that. Weak spot damage is pretty good. 4.08 is pretty nice for weak spot damage. Beyond that, nothing on there is amazing. Damage when off guard, I guess I could keep. But that's only going to be the first couple bullets. So that's kind of shitty. So, I mean, I'm thinking damage versus life forms and damage versus humanoids, just because those are solid percentages, and at least I'll do more damage versus, you know, those things. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad weapon. And the physical power on it is going to skyrocket. Like, 296, that looks really low, but that's because there's not a single attack on there. There's no physical attack. There's no weapon attack. There's no anything that's going to add to that. So that is, I can make that into a ridiculous motherfucking weapon. Like, that's a fantastic drop. But the real test is, how much does it cost to dual wield? It's the most important thing. Oh, that's doable. 7 more decks. I'm actually planning on putting a couple more points in the decks. That is very doable. Oh yeah. That may be our permanent second weapon. Or permanent, it may be a permanent weapon I'm going to use. Let's put it that way. I feel like that damage at max HP is really fucking OP if it's my HP. A lot of nothing when it comes to the accessories, but getting that legendary makes the whole trip well worth it. So, like, in all honesty, that's a better weapon than my assault rifle.
やったな。いつでも鑑定して。
I mean, I could flip all this shit off of my assault rifle and make that fucking, like, it does not have physical attack on it, that sub. It doesn't have weapon attack on it, doesn't have critical rate on it, doesn't have damage at max HP on it. I can flip all 4 of those skills over to that gun. And make it a complete motherfucking murderer. I'd end up with a whole shit ton more ammo, less fire rate, way more damage though. More weak spot damage. The only downside of using submachine guns is their weapon skills useless. That's the only reason I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna steal everything from the assault rifle. That's a good assault rifle. It sucks that I'm only getting 4 good slots out of it. I mean, humanoids and mechs aren't bad. It's gonna work good on bosses. But trade value and ammo acquired is useless. Complete and utter fucking waste of slots. I might as well have a fucking yellow weapon on, as far as that goes. But on bosses, it's going to be nice having that weapon skill. I'm going to replace this weapon eventually. If I manage to get another assault rifle with 4 good stats on it, it'll be gone. Like, goodbye rapier. Anywho, I think I just saw some shit I need to sell because that's trash. Oh.
今日はどんなもんだ。しびれるね。
I might need to steal that optical attack at some point. Weapon attack. Weapon attack goes up 20%. Like, I don't think I'm gonna steal a 3.5%, but you never know. I might need it as like a placeholder. No, there's a 4 point something, so let's get rid of that. Well, it does have ammo capacity on it. Pretty nice ammo capacity at 24%. That one. Let's get rid of it. So I might need a placeholder there. Well, none of that for critical damage because I don't run across that stat very often. I don't see me ever transferring bullet accuracy, but that's equipped so I can't move it anyways. Let's get rid of that. That one has experience points 11.91, which I'm probably never going to use because I'm going to be 150 today grinding probably, unless I get distracted. But I'm going to hold on to it anyways. Doesn't really hurt to hold on to it for a bit. How much garbage do I need to deposit? Pretty decent amount. Okay, we need to go to home, deposit some of that junk so I have empty. Fill up on ammo a bit. didn't deposit any. Or some can't tell. It's not a bad thing to come on to that. What? You're telling me that I filled up the amount of normal cloths I'm allowed to have in my bank? That's hilarious. Sure, change your fucking outfit. If you really want to change your haircut, change your haircut. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. The reason you need to let her do that is because it does give you unlock rare haircuts and outfits randomly. Check balance, we need to withdraw everything, put it into her wallet. So you just go over.
What's max level?
150. That's good. Let's head on out, go get some ammo, and then we are back to farming for a few hours. I want to fill up my AR, but I do not want to fill up handgun bullets because I'm not going to be using it. I need to find a weapon. I am thinking one of the long strokes, so I need large handgun bullets. I need to level up handguns, I need to level up snipers, I need to level up rockets. As far as weapon proficiency goes, I think I have some ammo for a lot of these things, but I don't have, I know for a fact I don't have any fucking handgun bullets, so we'll work on that a bit. Anti-materia bullets, because I may switch to snipers while I'm out there as well, if I'm out there long enough. It's anti-materia, right? Is that what I just said? I think so. I think we should be fine with that. I could get some launcher shit just for the fuck of it, but really am not a fan of fucking launchers in general. Grenades, rockets. The grenade version sucks balls. We'll just get some rockets. That'll work, I guess. Okay, Okay, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Put in the points I just got. There it is. Max. Right? No, it's not max. Because I'm wearing luck items, it'll actually go up a little bit above 255. Alright, I think we're good to go, right? Positive money. And I could technically go to the lobby and buy more medals so that way when I do start moving shit around onto that submachine gun. But nah. Never mind, I might come
How
out
long
here.
would it take you to be LVL 250?
I can get it today if I say it and do it. Now I'm doing a little bit longer way to grind XP because I'm exiting every single time I kill, but technically I could do it a lot fucking. You know what I forgot to do? Fuck. I'm gonna kill him real quick and then go do it.
The max is 150, so
Yes, the max is 150, but I'm exiting out after and I'm just killing both of them instead of letting them revive, or I could get there faster, but I'd rather get dropped now that I've completed the story. Now, remember what I forgot to do now. SPC clock in, I need to go to home. Buy that at the advanced version of the skills that I'm throwing on. Throw them into my skill loadout and start leveling those up. That's what I was missing. Because those are going to be my lead-off skills. They're going to be the skills that I throw right before I attack a boss. Like Power Form 2 I need to throw on.
I'm already 150. It took me 3 days.
Considering getting concentration just for fun. Like snipers and shit.
3 days really well.
Other than that, can't think of anything I really need on right now. I mean, hyper awareness is a really underweighted skill against bosses and stuff. That's definitely something I'm gonna lead off with this build. I mean, obviously you don't have room for it if I'm on my intelligence build, but for this build, the guy didn't.
Do
use
you have the
anything.
affable?
The what?
Is this game really fun? VC am thinking about get it.
Yep, it's a good build. It's a good game if you like MMOs, if you like anime, if you like
The assault rifle.
oh, the assault rifle. I don't know which ones I'm using. I can show you here in a second. Just let me look at this shit real quick. What do I have there? Concentration. We want sentry up top, because that's what I'm used to. I feel like raising up concentration for fun. It's not really a needed skill, but to change assault rifles, I do want to take off tactical roll because I do not use it. I feel it's a piece of shit. Some people love it. It's not really my style of play. Like I said, the build that I'm kind of modifying and making my own, the pure crit build for this second build that I'm going to be using. I prefer the intelligence build. I feel like it's a more rounded build for everything. It's much better at PvP, but the crit build's really better for bosses. They don't use any skills whatsoever. They'll use gadgets, kind of throw those in as a panic move, but I feel like these 4 skills can help. Let's put it that way. Sentry style, if you have the room to go into it, is fantastic. Power form and hyper awareness are something I'm going to throw at the beginning of fights, just so I have extra attack and I dodge one hit. So like a boss, it's gonna, throw one of those big hits out, I'm gonna dodge it. So that's nice. It's a guaranteed dodge. And then that, I don't know if I'll ever use concentration, but might as well. See, it gives me something to level up while I'm going. Okay, good now. Alright. Wasteland, field, go down a cave, and we are good to farm. But basically the idea behind the way that I'm farming right now is I'm getting about a fourth of the XP that I would if I just let them revive. But I'm getting drops, I'm getting weapon proficiency. So those are the main 2 perks. Because the load screen obviously is about 20 seconds long. So you're losing out as far as that goes. Alright, so that's 3 quick buffs I can throw on as I go. And it should. It doesn't really increase the range all that much for the stabilization, but it's alright. Just leveling handguns up, because I do not have handgun proficiency maxed, and you never know, I might get a hold of a handgun that I want to use. Very, very, very possible, because handguns crit the hardest. As far as consistency of crits, handguns dual wielding on is ridiculous. Snipers, yeah, they can crit really hard, but they're not going to crit as hard. They basically crit the same as a handgun. I've seen handguns from me crit for 20k. Pretty consistent too. When I was dual wielding the yellow ones on my other build, they would crit for 20k. That's nuts. And I didn't even have crit. This build is going to be so prettyful once it's done. I wasn't planning on going to max level right off the bat. This has already been a really great day though. Like getting that submachine gun legendary drop makes this entire day great, even if I get nothing else the rest of the day. Which I'm basically just starting my day. I just got up not that long ago. So I will be grinding all morning, all afternoon. I'm gonna get up to 150. Figure out where I'm going to put my points, and then start farming bosses and shit and test the differences. And for a fact that this build will be way better on bosses. For PvP I can always switch to my intelligence build and dominate. they just melt. And I know I can't be using them right now because I already have 11 max. Really, I should take them off because it's so tempted to fuck with them nonstop. I can't help it though. Kind of crazy that submachine gun really is a better weapon than an assault rifle, just because it doesn't have any wasted slots. Could have been my fault because I got that legendary pretty quickly. I maybe could have built it a different way to where I wasn't wasting slots. Honestly, not sure if I was smart enough back then to do it right. There's no info online, so a lot of people are fucking up their shit. It took me basically ruining that legendary probably to wake up and realize, oh shit, you can only open up 4 things, so that means you can only transfer 4 slots over. So you need to make sure you keep locked 4 things that are useful. The fact that I have trade value locked is just murdering these assault rifles, even though they're still really fucking strong compared to everybody else's guns I've ran into. I want the perfect gun. Which I could technically do right now, if I wouldn't mind giving up the assault rifle, which I do mind. I can make the perfect submachine gun, so to speak. As far as having 4 useful slots, well, 8 useful slots. For now, I'd rather have a pretty good assault rifle, because it's still really nice. I've transferred some nice shit onto it. And my project gun is the sub. And if I don't find another assault rifle, that sub will more likely become my main gun, because it's going to be too hard to resist a gun that is 100% useful. It's going to do more damage, bottom line. It's going to do a lot more damage. It's a slaughter compared to this. But what I really want to find is a legendary assault rifle with crit damage on it locked. Well, they should all be locked when you get it, but crit damage. And then, 3 skills that are useful. Whether it's, physical damage, weapon damage, crit chance, weak spot damage. There's a whole lot of options. Anything that's useful. And then the other 4 slots, fuck, they can be completely useless. They can be trade value and all that. I don't mind unlocking them and replacing them. I can grind up medals. I still have a lot of medals. Even though I burned a lot just fucking with that assault rifle. Min-maxing it. I'd rather waste medals and get it the way I like. Which is what I did. Even though it's shit. pot shot me.
いい感じだよ。あ、まあ、こんなものでいいの。エネミー発見。いい感じだよ。あ、気をつけて。近づかない方がいいよ。で、
They say the Ahubla is the best AR right now.
The I don't have chat up right now, right? You know what the hell you just said? The Ahub? And who's they? That's a question. Because unless it's coming from like a Japanese player, I don't trust it because there's nobody on the US version that's come anywhere near touching my rankings as far as damage. And I was doing it with level 20 players, and a lot of these dudes are running in groups of 4.
Asians and Jap.
Oh, the Japs? Well, I would trust them. They're fucking monsters. Yeah, I mean,
Rotten cheese her.
It's about finding what you like. I mean, like I said, the key is really just the slots. God damn it, I can't show you what I mean. But like, you see that gun right there. I don't mind having the humanoids in max. That's not a bad thing, because it'll help for PvP and obviously bosses that are mechs. But the fact that I have 2 completely useless slots on there, being trade value and ammo acquired, makes that gun like really fucking bad to me. Like, compared to a lot of people's guns, that's an amazing gun right there with what I put on it. But like I said, I'm really anal about that. Like, I want every slot to be adding to me, which is what I plan on doing with that gun. Like that Drac right there, I can already, even with the half-ass shit that's on there, I can make a really much better fucking weapon with that, because I can keep weak spot damage, I can keep ammo capacity. Those 2 are very useful. And then, I mean, I can keep damage versus life forms, I can keep damage versus humanoids, because those are both useful. And they're high percentages, so they are going to be very good. So I have 4 slots right there that I can keep locked. That means I have 4 slots I can open and replace with very useful items, like the 4 I have on that I put on the assault rifle. If you take those 4
Can
off,
you not make legendary guns?
no, you have to get them to drop. But if I move those 4 right there, physical attack, weapon attack, critical chance, and damage at HP, over to that submachine gun, it's already way the fuck better than this rapier. But you don't have that weapon skill. And on bosses, an assault rifle weapon attack is really nice. That blaze build up, with my build, I'll be able to keep it up at all times. So I'm going to be able to fire non-stop incinerated bullets. So that's a lot of damage. So assault rifles
No,
are
can
nice.
you make them plus?
No. Well, it depends. If you have a rank 5 legendary, you can level it up to rank 7. You can basically level anything up to a max of rank 7 or twice. Okay? So if you have a rank 4 really nice weapon, it's only going to go up to weapon rank 6, which means it's not going to be the best weapon. You see what I'm saying? But if you have a rank 5 weapon, you could take it up to rank 7, which is the top tier, and it'll still be just as good as any rank 7 that drops. You understand what I'm saying? I hope. Like that rank 4 right there, I can take it only up to rank 6. Oh, wait, it's already been plus twice. So it's max. But as long as you beat the main story and change the difficulty to extreme, every weapon that drops from you basically is a rank 7. So it's already max tier. And then it's just about finding the skills that you want on it. Plus the fact that, you know, obviously even with max luck, it's rare to get a green
So
weapon
mine is
drop.
rank 7, but I only upgraded it once to plus.
Yeah, so that means it started at rank 6. That's the only way you could plus it, is if it was 6 originally. So the highest it's going to be able to go is 7, which you already have. For now. So they increase the caps and shit. Which really, they do have a lot of DLC coming out for this game already lined up, so as long as they roll it out fast, I'll be happy. I'm too big of a grinder for most games because they roll out their DLC way too slow for me. So I'm just sitting there waiting on DLC. So hopefully this game doesn't do that, which they didn't do on the Jap server. They released the DLC quick. Hopefully they keep with that trend. I'm just sitting here debating shit in my head with that fucking submachine gun. Like, the smart thing to do is just be patient. But I don't know. How often am I really gonna weapon farm once I'm 150? Which I will be today. You can't get weapons off of co-op. DLC, the bullet for bullet tournament, maybe weapons will drop, but imagine how hard that fucker would hit, though. I mean, look at these assault rifles. Dang, they're dead. Like, it's just fucking outrageous. Now you can imagine the submachine guns would hit. What does it have? Optical damage. I mean, they're gonna hit a good amount harder. It's just they don't have the perfect stats that I'm looking for. And they can't use the weapon skill for fucking submachine guns is utterly useless unless I'm missing something. Because when I use it, the little spinny twirly does absolutely fucking nothing shit was not even worth throwing. My kids are gonna be getting up. Wife's gonna be getting up, getting ready for work and school. Everything's gonna be taking off. And it'll just be me and my daughter hanging out, grinding this exact sequence for hours on end until I hit 150. The only time I'm gonna be leaving this area is when I get a drop or when my inventory's full, which has happened once or twice, or obviously out there. Green. Oh. You get excited every time you see a green drop. Say I average